Ladies and gentlemen, creative people will always shock you. So I was just going through Instagram and I saw a particular video that someone posted and he said, if you want to know who your real friends are, start a business. And then you would realize that it will be strangers who will come to your aid and support you than your friends themselves. Oh my gosh. What kind of thinking is that? What is wrong with you? What do you mean by support? Are you an NGO or a charity? What exactly is a business? If you watch my previous videos, you'll see that I said that a business is a promise of value. You are telling a particular group of people that have a particular type of problem that you are the solution to their problem. That's what you're saying. And that if they want that solution, that they will have to pay you. And then there are people who come, pay, and get that solution. And so at that moment, that exchange of value and money is what Blair Enns calls the double thank you moment. That is the moment where both of you at the same time say, oh, thank you for the value provided, thank you for the money you gave me for the value I provided. If that happens, then a business transaction has been made, and that is exactly what a business is. And the person who receives the value is called a customer. So if you realize there is nothing in everything I said right now that sounded like friend. Look, the sooner you get this into your skull, the better for you. Your friends have no obligation to your business if they are not your customers. Are you getting what I'm saying? Why is it that when it comes to friendship, the whole equation of business changes? If you are forcing your friends to buy from you, then you have no business. Listen, let me tell you this. One of the worst things you can do is to start your business and then cajole your friends to come and buy from you, because you would think that because your friends are buying from you, you have an actual thing that people want in the market. You'll be getting wrong data because you would feel like, oh, your friends are buying from you, they are supporting you, and so probably the market is ready for your product. But there is a high possibility that the market isn't. And then when your friends are done buying from you, and then you go to the market and you realize all of a sudden that people aren't buying from me anymore, then you realize that whatever solution that you brought to the market doesn't need, and then your product is dead on arrival. Your customers should come to you because they get value, not because they want to support you. I'll give you an example. You're a friend of mine, you are selling Zobo, and I'm like, all right, you know what, my friend, my guy, let me taste your Zobo now and see how this thing is. I buy your Zobo and your Zobo tastes like menstruation. Bro, I will never buy your Zobo again in my life. I will never ask anybody to buy your Zobo again in my life because your Zobo tastes like acid. Amaka, your Zobo tastes like acid. You've lost a customer, but am I still your friend? Yes. You get me? I'm like, I'm still your friend, but I will never buy Zobo from you again in my life. There should be nothing wrong with that. Hold on, this light is getting dim. And there are obviously genuine reasons why your friends will not buy from you, to be honest. And we'll talk about that right now. Like the first one is the hardest pill to swallow, which is they don't like your videos. Shikina, they don't like the quality of your videos at the end. And they will not use you. It's just what it is. I have a friend who loves the way I edit. He loves my work and everything. But when it comes to weddings, he doesn't like my style for weddings. And hence, he will not call me when it was time for his own wedding. Does that now make him my enemy? Think about it. He is also a customer. That's what the market is. The market is, if you don't like this particular thing, you go to the market and look for the one you like. You shouldn't be buying from one person simply because you want to support the individual. That is not business. Number two, they can't afford your service and they don't like to price. They don't like to price their friends like meat. They will just go to the person that they can afford. And that's a good thing. You should respect a friend who does that. And that brings us to the next one, number three, which is they just can find it cheaply elsewhere. Especially if they are price buyers, people that are just focused on price and care less about value. They will go somewhere and buy it for cheap. Let me just give you a typical example. Say, for example, this book right now, you're selling it on your WhatsApp status for 12K. I buy it from you. I do buy it from you. And then I'm walking down the street one day in Yaba and I see the same book for 3.5. I'm going to have buyer's remorse pro max because I'm like, geez, this guy cheated me. I will never buy from you again. The end. Also, there are people that just don't like doing business with friends. They would like to praise you when it's time, but they would like to change it for you if you're doing anyhow. Now, some people can't do that if they're doing business with their friends. And so they would rather just not do business with their friends at all to avoid that. So that anybody that they're doing business with that is doing anyhow, they will change it for a person and tell you that, Baba, you dey mess up. What's up? What's going on? Another thing is that they don't like your customer service or your approach to business. Oh yeah, now time for shoot to call time is 8 o'clock. 9:30, you have not even called anybody. You're now sending a text message that by 10 that are you on your way. Deadline is today. You are sending it 3 weeks later. Like some crazy things. Your friends don't want to work with you as well. And then finally, maybe, just maybe, they are envious of you. So what? Like, I mean, It's normal. Even people that don't even know you can be envious of you, talk less of your friends. So if they're envious of you, thank God that you know. If you know, fine. If you don't know, oh my God, guy, be careful, be really careful, you know what I mean? But probably they might be envious of you, and if they are, what does that have to do with anything? In the end, they're still not your target audience, and they're just one person. The market is big. Are you going to now be suffering your head because one person, one individual, or two, or let's say 5, don't want to buy from you? Why? I'm going to end this video with this. You might not have been able to convince your friend about the value of your product. Hence, you have no customer in that friend, but you still have a friend. Don't start behaving like an idiot to that friend simply because the friend did not become a customer. Because friendship and customership, if there's a word like that, are two mutually exclusive things. They're two different things. And that is not the business of your friend to become your customer. If he becomes your customer, hallelujah. But if not, bye-bye. Move on. Let us get rid of that mentality of the obligation of our friends to our business. Makes no sense. Okay? It doesn't. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you learned something new, please give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and share it to as many people as possible. Comment in the comment section below if you think I'm saying the truth as well. Let's talk. Let's talk down there in the comment section, man. Come on, let's talk. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the video. Don't forget to hustle hard, hustle smart, but either way, get the bag. It is a hustle guinea pig, and I'll see you all, God willing, in the next video. Butter.